What does everyone spend money on that you refuse to spend money on? Daily lunches at work. Mostly the reason is they don't like to prepare it at home themselves. Occasionally I treat myself. It stays special this way. Alcohol. I don't have anything against people wanting to drink. I just personally don't think it's worth the money. Patreon accounts of YouTube influencers. Good delivery apps. Not like Domino's or Pizza Hut type delivery. Grubhub, DoorDash, Postmates. I don't like paying more for food than paying more for a delivery fee. Plus the damn tip. I don't have a problem giving $5 for a pizza delivery, but I have a hard time paying also knowing the app took a percentage of the tips. This was after the scandal of Grubhub taking tips. Or one of the app companies. Lottery tickets. A lot of people I work with buy them all the time. Lots of women at my work are spending $100 a month on these ridiculous eyelash extensions. They look like giraffes. Really weird. New cars. I'm 46 and on my 4th used car. My first was 30 years ago. The listening in devices. The whole Alexa, Siri etc. thing is creepy as hell to me. Bad enough that my phone listens without me wanting it to. Children. Ice. I can make it myself. Until you throw a party and need ice for the keg and coolers. Throw a what? New iPhone every year. Dating apps. I'm okay with the ads. And the limits. Also I've accepted that I'll die old with my cats. Fresh vegetables and fruit from the market. There are several markets in my town and there's pretty much one every day of the week at least. Usually. They're crowded. I've never bought from them. Instead, I go at the time the market is closing down and the sellers are packing up. They throw away tons and tons of vegetables, fruit, aromatic herbs, nuts that have been damaged or have gone bad. This means they'll often throw out an entire case of fresh fruit because a few of them on top have gone bad. A lot of people go at that time and go through the cases and leave with bags full to the brim with produce. My mother taught me to go. And I've also gone with friends. There's a lot of old people who go because they're not working at that time. I work from home so I'm free to go whenever. And a lot of them are friendly. Some old people handed me fruit from a case they're grabbed. Or recommended recipes for produce I was picking up. I often go to the Arab market. And I'm North African. So oftentimes the sellers will specifically hand me stock they're throwing away because of the sense of community. It's actually a pretty cool weekend outing on top of filling my fridge with quality produce completely free of charge. Sauce. My parents have like 50 sauces in their fridge. I see them use like less than 10 regularly. Disney remakes. Expensive makeup. New cars, car leases. My car is 10 years old and I'm gonna keep it for at least another 5 hopefully. Those penis pills in the ads. Food delivery services like DoorDash and Uber Eats. I looked into it once or twice. And it's ridiculous how expensive it is. And not just the delivery fee plus the driver tip. But the menu prices themselves are almost always higher on the app as well. I'll just get my ass in the car and drive to Chipotle myself. Thanks. Microtransactions. Nightclubs. Alcohol in nightclubs, bars. Extortionate where I'm from. Reddit coins. Parking. Absolutely that. Owning a car is already a great expense in life. My friends hate me but I'll park many blocks away from an event just to avoid the bill. One that especially ticks me off is paid parking in emergency car parking lots. Expensive meals. Like, I understand eating sushi every week is neat. And I do like sushi. But one sushi meal costs as much as my entire week of eating. I have a roommate that literally does not buy groceries. He eats out for every meal. It makes me cringe. My last roommates did this, but they also got mad if I cooked because it made the house smell like food. I pretty much only ate salads when I lived there because I couldn't cook in the kitchen. Like, you know that's why houses have kitchens, right? But they even ate really nice meals every night and then would talk about how they didn't know why money was so tight. They also went to Starbucks every morning. They had a coffee maker. I tried the first month I was there to make coffee for everyone. After wasting a bunch of coffee, I just started making it for me. Buying designer brands for babies and children. Car maintenance. Once my car was out of warranty I learned how to do everything fluid. Brakes, spark plugs, Tire rotations. It's pretty easy stuff and Chris Fix on YouTube is an amazing teacher. Bottled water. I live in Scotland where the tap water is drinkable and glorious, but I still see people buy bottled water regularly. Designer handbags. Designer anything. I'd rather actually have money than look like I have money. Strip clubs. I was at a bachelor party at a strip joint. One of my friends remarked how degrading it is for women. I looked around at the horny guys shelling out money for a girl to pay attention to them for a minute or two, with whom they will not get laid by, and said, "Dude, this is degrading to men." A stripper even told me to smile more. Essentially this whole thread summed up things you can get yourself: food, drinks, delivery, minor maintenance, child sex slaves, etc. Things that aren't worth getting new, brand name, cars, phones, laptops, tablets, clothing, accessories, furniture, software, books you can pirate off the internet, etc. Things that really aren't necessary. Plastic surgery, excessive makeup, drugs, useless overpriced gadgets, online donations, microtransactions, strippers, gambling, etc. Let me know if I've missed something. Gotcha games? Where you spend a lot in order to get what you want with no guarantee that you'll really get it. Buying textbooks from the school store. They're cheaper online to buy, and cheaper even still to rent. Not everyone, but I know there are people out there who do this kind of stuff. Expensive shoes, i.e. Jordans, for my 4-year-old child, especially when he was even younger. Kids' feet grow so fast it is just pointless and expensive, and they shouldn't care about the brand. Interest. I'd rather save up money and buy what I want later. Getting food delivered to my house. I don't know. For some people it's actually very helpful. Depends on where you live, how able you are, how busy you are. In-game purchases. Eating out. I'm in college and not exactly rolling in cash. A $10 meal might be good, but it's not 5x as good as a $2 meal I make. It's not worth it to me. I'd rather make my own simple meals and spend my money on other stuff. I rarely even get fast food. Cell phone warranties. I've always taken great care of my electronics, so there's never been a need for me to get one. Coffee pods or K-cups. I only use the refillable kind. Those collectible figures and statues, they are way too overpriced, occupy too much space, and are dust collectors. No thanks. New clothing when the closet is already bursting and you already have plenty you haven't worn yet. Cigarettes. Frequent phone upgrades. iPhone 5s gang right here. Almost all of video streaming services at the same time. I don't need Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and Prime Video if I can only watch one at a time. Even worse than that, still paying for cable TV. I refuse to take money out of an ATM that charges me. I think it's ridiculous that they charge you to take your own money out of your bank account. It might sound stupid because it's only like 99p they charge, but I still think it's unfair. Timeshares. OMG, what a rip-off. As a woman, all the bloody upkeep. I'm lucky that I have pretty natural hair, so I just wear it long and get it trimmed about once a year. A lot of my friends spend $200 plus every 8 weeks to get their hair done. Manicures can be $50 every month or so. Fake eyelashes can be $150 plus for the set, and then you have to get them filled every few weeks for $70 plus. Microblading your eyebrows is a thing now that costs $600 plus every year. Almost everyone I know has started getting Botox, and I have no idea how much that costs. Waxing a full leg can be $80 plus. If you get a full Brazilian and underarms, lip, etc., you're looking at $150 plus every 3 to 4 weeks. If you don't wax, you can get laser hair removal, which I've been quoted about $800, and no guarantee you won't need more treatment. Skincare, face masks, hair masks, tonics, creams, lotions, a whole drugstore worth of bottles and tubes and tubs under your bathroom sink. Also, don't forget the expectation that you wear makeup and have decent outfits for multiple different occasions. Don't get me started on shapewear and shoes and accessories. I honestly dream about winning the lottery and doing all of the above, plus having a personal trainer and a chef and a stylist and just looking that kind of woman, but honestly, who can afford it? Name brand OTC medication. Generic brand is chemically identical. Don't be a sucker. Energy drinks. Car loans. Best self-impoverishment program available. Hard drugs. Jesus Christ. It's like everyone in my city Vancouver is dependent on at least one substance to live normally. Fake nails. I work in an office and my coworkers are always like, "Of course I do, Carol. It's because I don't have fake claws holding me back." Porn. Shipping. I'll wait a week for free shipping. Thanks. Bottled water. Starbucks. I refuse to purchase a smart watch. Coffee from coffee shops. Only because I'm broke. Though, if I had the kind of income to blow on that, I probably would. But only small stores. Giving Starbucks my money.